everyone. I'm Aline Sun, Program Director for Endowment Management at the Episcopal Church Foundation, or ECF. ECF is dedicated to supporting Episcopal organizations nationwide and managing their endowments. And I'm delighted to have Simona Mocuta with us here. Simona is the Chief Economist at State Street Global Advisors, our trusted investment partner. Thank you for joining us, Simona.
My pleasure.
So, Simona, economists can be found everywhere from government agencies such as the Federal Reserve to universities and investment banks, even at tech giants such as Apple and Amazon. While it seems that some focus on broader economic trends, others analyze specific industries or businesses. Simona, at State Street Global Advisors, what is the role of an economist?
I would say that probably at the core, our role is to create a narrative around the economic cycle. Where is the economy? Where are we going? And try to create an anchor for the investment teams to, give them something that is beyond the view of the week, beyond the view of the month, step away from the day-to-day market volatility and highlight the trends that have staying power. So it's definitely all around the data, interpreting the data, analyzing the data. But at the end of the day, you want to create a narrative out of all that, disparate information.
Sounds like economists are really an invaluable part of State Street's success. Simona, can you?
I would like to say yes. I would like to say yes. Of course, we sit here at the firm that has incredible talent and capability, so many investment teams with very deep knowledge of their own parts of the market. So we contribute to that knowledge. We perhaps bring a little bit of a higher level perspective. There's a lot of back and forth exchange within the company. But I do think we are, as I say too often, we are not a large team, but a highly visible team within the company and outside.
Certainly sounds that way. Can you maybe just take a step back and just tell us more broadly about how economists in general contribute to investments and the investment management industry?
Mm-hmm. So I would say we obviously interact with all the investment teams here at State Street. And the way we most directly engage with the investment teams is to give them a starting point for the investment process. What do I mean by that? At the end of the day, the investment teams own their investment decisions. So, we can go and share our macro narrative with all of them. And it might mean different things for different teams because there are different horizons, different mandates from clients. But really, I think what we help them understand is what are the current cross currents in the economy? Are we, right now, a lot of conversations around is the soft landing in danger? Are we heading towards a recession? How tight is the labor market? These are pieces of information you need to help you time and direct your investment decisions, right? Like I often, just to use a gardening analogy, because I love gardening, I often say that the economy is the soil in which investment outcomes germinate. The economy and the market are not always the same, but you want to understand what kind of soil are you working with, right? Risk on works in certain moments in the business cycle. Risk off works in others. So what kind of soil do you have from that perspective to work with?
Yes, that sounds very, very helpful for our clients. And ECF's clients really rely heavily on State Street and the many experts and really the extensive capabilities to guide their investments. And from portfolio managers to quant modeling teams to investment strategists, and of course, your team. Can you tell us how economic insights you bring to the table work together with these other specialists to shape State Street's investment decisions?
Yeah, so we have multiple touch points with the various investment teams, and they range from the more formal to the highly informal. I'll tell you, I sit on the trading floor here at SSGA, and there is a lot of informal information exchange and debates and conversations. Just yesterday, two of my colleagues stopped by in the fixed income team, and we started discussing, deficits and the yield and the neutral rate, and then there's a paper that gets shared around. So there is a lot of that informal exchange. We have set channels of communicating macro views to the investment teams as well. So every month we hold a monthly economics meeting and it's a bit of an update on our latest views. Every week we have a market chat with the investment team. So there's different topics that we cover. We participate in something called the policy and politics, because we all know you can have the best models, but you cannot capture everything in a model, right? So what is there outside of your typical models that you should pay attention? How should you think about those factors? Right now, obviously, a lot around election and potential scenarios for policy, things like that. So we have many opportunities to engage with the colleagues, and it happens in organic ways and sometimes in organized fashion as well.
Yes, it definitely certainly sounds like it's a really integrated approach, which is wonderful. Well, our conversation has certainly shed light on how the Episcopal clients can benefit from economic expertise and insight that you and your team bring to investment management at State Street.